Your next one?
Judy Bello.
Hi, Your Honor. I guess I'm going to say that I wouldn't presume to state preference on sentencing. That I came out here knowing that there was a risk and that it is what it is. I would, at the same time, draw your attention to the poster I brought today of the 2 boys that were killed in October that we know about. We have names, faces, and by the drones. And just to say that, you know, I went to a college. I grew up in the inner city in a very pragmatic environment, and I went to college in a place where everyone was resisting the Vietnam War, and everyone, even the professors, was in favor of that. You could waive your exams if you were willing to go to a demonstration at the same time. It's just a wonderful place. And so that really changed my view of the world. But I went back and I lived my life and raised my son, had my career, and did a lot of things. And then just in the last, since 2001, I found that I just could not go on ignoring what's really happening in the world anymore. And to be perfectly honest, I don't think any of us will be able to ignore it much longer. I think that you said something about how there's always violence and mayhem in the world. Well, I want to say that the weapons and the capabilities of wreaking havoc on the lives of everyone, everywhere, are increasing exponentially at the moment. And that I only hope that when we leave here that people will go away and be aware that that's a real crisis for all of us. And so I thank you for your time, and I await your decision.
I'm a little concerned here because of the testimony that you had provided relative to your being the one who had the plan, so to speak, because you had used the bloody sheets in another, or other protests. The fact that, if I recall, you were the one who said that you brought all the sheets.
May I speak to that for a moment?
Sure.
Okay. I said that for a very different reason than what you took from me. I made those sheets in 2003 or 4 for a demonstration. I have taken them to every demonstration I have attended since then. Somehow this got lost in the translation testimony. My point was that they're nothing special, that it wasn't part of a plan, that they're just something that I do. And I can, if you were to look at the video from the previous, that we put on YouTube from previous demonstrations at Hancock about the drones, you would see that we were wearing them then too, or at least I was and a few other people. That was my point, and as I say, it really did get lost in the translation. But my point was, I wanted to bring it up because it seemed to me like people were making a very big deal about something that was, in essence, kind of trivial. It was something that's just always there. And some people wear a T-shirt that says "Ban the Bomb," and I have the bloody trucks everywhere, every demonstration in Syracuse, in Rochester, Washington, D.C. And it's never, ever been raised as an issue before. And now to say that it indicates a plan, I don't understand that. And the reason I testified that I brought them was because I was attempting, before I got waylaid, to bring out in testimony that they are essentially have nothing to do with planning. That it's just something that's my contribution that I take wherever I go, whenever we do these things. And I don't understand how that got formulated as a plan, other than the fact that Mr. McRoberts was determined to see it that way. And that apparently, you know, it seems like such, I mean, I have one with me today.
Yeah.
It's my contribution because it says something about how I feel about what's happening.
I specifically went back to the recording to listen to it because I had the concerns about it, and I re-listened to that recording. And that's what I took from it.
But it isn't what I said.
That's what came through
It
on
was
the
an
recording.
inference on your part.
Is your client in a position to start a sentence this evening if I were to do jail?
I brought my information. Yes, I gave my information to the,
Yes, apparently she is.
All right. Based upon my understanding of the recording that I had re-listened to and the testimony originally received, I see this as a different sort of situation from the previous sentencing. I am going to impose a jail sentence. I'm going to impose it concurrently as an intermittent sentence to go in tonight to end on Sunday at 5 o'clock. If I try and do it the other way, they're gonna, I think they're gonna mess up all the different times and everything. So I'm gonna need a commitment to today and Sunday. I also am going to impose the $250 fine, $125 surcharge.
Point down.
So it'll be commencing now, December 1st through December 4th.